Today's tutorial is how to copy X-plane Dataref values from one animation to another between meshes in Blender, so that you can save yourself quite a bit of time manually typing in Dataref values if you have a linked animation, whether it's like a gear animation or in this case it's a gear deflection animation. So you can see my gear spring is animated. And since I've got 5 segments, each one is double hinged to avoid gaps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 empties plus the root object. Plus I have 3 break line segments that would each need to have values entered manually if you couldn't copy and paste, and that's gross. So here we go. First thing we want to do is we're going to add the data flight path. I'm going to go to my first keyframe and hit first keyframe value. But here's the thing: if I'm going to copy and paste, I got to have access to just the X-plane Dataref values. I do not want to be stuck with also copying and pasting the transformational values. So I'm going to unroll over here in the lower left corner under the dope sheet, unroll summary, and we'll expose the X-plane Datarefs as a single line. So then what I can do is enter each one of my Dataref values. I'll go to keyframe 40. The value here, I prefigured this out, 07333, and 07333, yeah, 07333. Save that Dataref value, hit the up arrow to go to my next keyframe. The value there is 0.14. Save that Dataref value, up arrow, last Dataref value is 0.2. Again, this is a simple example. Probably doesn't save me a ton of time not having to type them all in. But if this was like a more complicated thing and I had 15 keyframes that I was copying and pasting, it would save a ton of time. Okay, so our Dataref values are all set for our root object. So now what I want to do is I click down here to uncheck everything. I could have also, if I had stuff collect, I could have done double A to unselect. Point is I'm empty, and I'm going to select these bottom 4. Because that's just my X-plane Dataref values. I'm not trying to copy the rotational transformation values that would affect what's going on up here. So it's just the bottom 4, and I'm going to copy it. No problem. So now we want to copy it to this segment, which is animated already, but there's no X-plane Dataref values. Now here's what's important, and the trick to copying X-plane Dataref values is you have to have some data for it to work off of. So if I just click my first Dataref frame here and hit paste, what I have managed to do now, if you look up here in the transformation window, I have broken my animation. You can see it's not animating correctly, and all of my Dataref values, or all of the rotational values, were broken. So we don't want to do that. We're going to undo that, so we're back to where we were. So the trick is we need to add a Dataref path. It's the same one, obviously, tire vertical deflection in meters. And I want to set this first keyframe value, 0. To be honest, yeah. So I've got, I could actually set that value anywhere I wanted. I could have, let's delete this. I could have set it over here and done that path and then made my keyframe value. I could have put it here. But if I paste here, it puts the Dataref values where they don't belong. Sure, I could grab them and drag them where I want to. But that's extra time, right? So instead, go to your first keyframe that's got any data in it. In my case, it's 30. I'm going to add the Dataref. I'm going to type in the path, and I'm going to set our keyframe value. Click over here, paste, and now you'll notice if I look over here, all of those Dataref values have been copied over without me having to retype them. Set a keyframe type, set a keyframe type. Oh, also you got to type and then click that button, right? So that's a bunch of clicks that we saved by doing the animation method, or the copy Dataref method. So do it one more time. I'm going to click this object, no X-plane data here, add the Dataref. I'm going to paste in my path. What's cool is copy and paste the clipboard. You'll notice I'm copying and pasting the path, but it's still got that other Dataref value. It's context sensitive, so it knows where to paste stuff, which is great. We're going to enter a keyframe value of 0 here at 30, and then paste, and our data is now correct here. I just went through a quick double check. Last piece is our little last chunk of the break line that I'm going to do for this tutorial. Add the Dataref, paste the Dataref path, select the Dataref value of 0, click over there on the dot, and paste. And there you have it. You can see that I fairly quickly recreated all of those Dataref values without having to type them in individually. So hope this tutorial helps you figure out how to copy and paste X-Plane Dataref values, and that it saves you a lot of time in the future. Have a great one. See you.